Hi everyone, my name is Sydney and today we're going to be doing a Christmas book haul. Dutching through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. I was given a few books that I'd love to talk and share with you guys. I hope you all had a beautiful Christmas. I know that all over the world, Christmas as an event has been such a weird thing. There are many countries out there that are still in lockdown. Some people still aren't able to see their families. Because of that, I really hope everyone was still able to have a beautiful time. Christmas for me is really such an event that is very magical, and I really hope that wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are able to be absorbed in that magic. So Merry Christmas, and I think it's right to say that we are all ready for a new year, aren't we? So let's get into the video. Let's talk about some books that I got this Christmas of 2020. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So those of you who've been following my recent YouTube videos, you will know that I have been kind of obsessed with Greek mythology lately. I finished the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan in a week because I just could not stop reading it. The content, Percy Jackson, bae. I just couldn't stop reading. So I did tell my family that I love Rick Riordan and I want to read his other series. So I may or may not have gotten some books in that category. So let's start with this one. This is called Tales of Norse Mythology by H.A. Guerber. That's a really cool last name. Guerber? Guerber. Is he German? I wonder. As you can probably tell from the title, this is all about Norse mythology. All I know about it is Thor, Marvel movies, Thor is Norse mythology. That's his hammer. Do you see that? And I am so excited to read this because when I was getting into Greek mythology, I desperately wanted to get into more mythology, and Norse mythology is definitely on that list, as well as Egyptology. I really want to learn more about that. Something that's really wonderful about this book in particular is there are a lot of illustrations and they are freaking gorgeous. Can you see that? This book is all about Japanese mythology, which I'm still very intrigued as to what it will entail because I don't really know much about Japanese mythology. Japan's mythology is alive with gods, spirits, and monsters. It draws on Buddhist and Shinto traditions to explain the nature of the world and the island of Japan and the heavenly status of the long line of emperors. This book sounds awesome. I'm very intrigued to dive into this because I am very interested about the traditions behind Japanese culture and the significance behind the little things. Speaking of Japan, my brother bought me something very cool for Christmas. For those of you who love manga, this is definitely something that you'll be interested in. This is a manga called Goodnight Punpun, and this is a story about a chicken. It's filled with illustrations. You read it from right to left rather than our Western traditional way of reading left to right. I've already started reading into this because it's really funny, but it's also apparently quite dark. Meet Punpun Punyama. He's an average kid in an average town. He wants to win a Nobel Prize and save the world. He wants the girl he has a crush on to like him back. He wants to find some porn, and that's what he wants. But what does he get? I love how much the cover just pops. It's so good. I'm excited to read that one. Next ones are no surprise. I wanted to leave them for last because they are honestly what I'm most excited to read in this pile. I told you at the beginning of this video, I have been so interested in Greek mythology, and Percy Jackson has been bae. So I'm gonna start with my most anticipated book, which is from the Heroes of Olympus, The Lost Hero, and I am so fucking excited to read this. I finished the Percy Jackson series and obviously it was so good, so I just wanted to continue. I was ready for the next book, but I didn't own it, so I'm very grateful that my brother bought this for me. And the next and final thing I'm going to talk about in today's video is a box set, The Trials of Apollo series, and they are so nice. Let's take them out for you, but delicately because they're new. I'm so excited for these books. So we have The Hidden Oracle, The Dark Prophecy, and number 3 is The Burning Maze. And all of these are so beautiful. So this series is all about Apollo, but I'll read the blurb for the first book for you guys. Apollo, the once glorious god of the sun, music, poetry, and more, has been cast down to earth in punishment by Zeus. Now he is an awkward mortal teenager named Lester Papadopoulos or something. In order to regain his place on Mount Olympus, Lester must restore 5 oracles that have gone dark. But how is he supposed to accomplish this task without having any godly powers? It's time to recruit some help. A certain demigod named Percy Jackson shows him where he needs to go, a training camp on Long Island called Camp Half-Blood. Oh my god, Percy Jackson! Oh, Percy Jackson is in this. Fuck, do I start with this one? I want Apollo. Apollo is actually my favorite god. There's something about him and I love him, and he's really funny, especially in the Percy Jackson series. So I'm really excited to dive into his stuff. I'm pretty sure that I have to start with this series, don't I? I'm so excited. Let's see if I can like hold all of them. This is gonna be maybe a little bit of a struggle. Oh fuck, it's a little bit heavy. So these are the books. They look nice all together, don't they? I love the yellow popping through. So yeah, I hope you guys had a beautiful Christmas. I hope you have a very happy new year. Please let me know what books you were gifted this Christmas. I'll see you guys in my next video as usual. Bye!